Hello. There we go. Now, okay, so it took me a while, and that's because I was inside the shower. I, yeah, no, I was just like barely getting up off of bed. I didn't really feel like waking up this time around. But, yeah, I'm here. I'm alive. Not surprised that I'm not dead yet. Actually, that just sounds like I'm being. That's just sounds. That's just not how I would want to put it. But that's whatever. Now, I am well aware that my main thumbnail for the live stream is missing, or it's just showing a blank slate. But that's temporary. I'm gonna at least try to go to Gary's mod and not be one of those lazy asses and just try to use Gary's mod, and I'm gonna try to use Gary's mod to make a thumbnail at some point. Maybe a few for this game. I've done that previously with Flatout. I was going to do the Expand Rally, but I haven't gotten into that just yet. But anyways, with that being said, hello, greetings to all that are watching this live stream today, or later on today after I streamed it. I am ICECADE, and Happy New Year's, actually. For those that are celebrating New Year's Day or celebrating since yesterday for the New Year's Eve, a Happy New Year's. And I'm here and I'm around playing some CarX Street. Part 2. Cause I did say that I wanted to do it, and I'm going to oblige. I will never deny wanting to play this game, even if I was challenged to do so, because because it is actually somewhat more enjoyable than what you would averagely get from a Need for Speed game. Like, it's more better to enjoy this than more so than what you would ever achieve, what you would ever get from Need for Speed Unbound. Yeah, I'm saying that as a fact. The gameplay physics and mechanics are a lot more better. It's not really much of a pay-to-win game inside of this game. I mean, there is DLCs, but that doesn't mean that they're basically pay-to-win. And there's a map expansion as well. But I mean, they're not throwing CarX Technologies is not throwing in front of your face some oh, you want this car, you need to go play the battle pass. No, no, that's not exactly what the that's not exactly what what you see inside this game. And albeit I hope they don't have the idea of doing that. I mean, to be fair, it did start off terribly once the game did release, but that was just premature uploading, I'll just say that much. But hey, with these new updates, the game did improve as time goes by. Actually, that could be said for every single other game, and if they took the instance of following in onto that, much like how CarX Technologies is following in on the feedback very well, I mean, it does take them a while to make the update, but they do follow in on the feedback that they're provided, And they do make those updates possible to make the game function a lot more better, not just add in some more content and call it a day. You probably get something from Need for Speed, like from Criterion, but they at least try to make it seem like they do something. But at the same instance, they've just like done the bare minimum and they just put in more cars because that's how they are. Because money, because EA is a greedy fat pig. I missed out on the Christmas part for this map, but I'm at least it's snowing outside. I wish this was true single player. I don't want to be seeing other drivers around me. Like, if this was truly single player mode, I would prefer to see me driving alone and not see all these random ass players that are inside of this game. Because that's what it is. They're all online players and they're all playing the game as well, but it's just that I don't really like seeing this shit. Like, it irritates me. I don't know if anyone else is not irritable by that ideal, but it is irritating for me to see this. It's like playing Need for Speed 2015 all over again. And mind you, I fucking hate that game. Hmm. Thing is that I'm like this when it comes to live streaming. Whenever I'm done live streaming the game, I don't live stream for a while. But then at the same time, depending on how long I want to take a break, or if I'm busy doing something else and I can't really focus on live streaming. But at the same time, it's like when it comes to me playing the game, I'm like I don't really want to touch it because I feel like end up um I'll end up affecting the progression I made throughout this game, and I really don't want to unless I play a little bit further, unless I do more live streams about it. That's the whole entire thing I see it in regards to this stuff. And that's what I'm doing with Fallout 2, and I still have to live stream Fallout 2 at some point. Still gotta get those final races up and running, and then finish up the game from there and then. Drifting and chalked up a win. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I just got back, and I presume this car is honking at me. Don't honk at me. I'll go whenever I want to go. Okay, that's an awful lot of cars. So, New Year's resolutions. Mine's going to suck for the most part. But the good news is I got a Mike's Harder Strawberry right next to me, so that way I don't have to lament on it. Mind you, I haven't drank alcohol in a very long while. I'm barely getting back into it, and it's because it's New Year's Day. Yeah, I ain't got any fingernails on me, so that's why I'm opening it with my lid open. Because the thing is that a few weeks ago, maybe a month or two, the business that I'm working with, like, since there's been some changes that that are being made within walk-ons. For one instance, it's not going to be mainly a sports bar or bistro. It's going to be more like a bar-based kind of place, you know? That's at least what they plan to do. Another thing is that they're doing a thing in regards to online pay, aka the kickfin. And with this, it means that the company wasn't going to do anything with the money anymore. Like, they weren't going to make this all dependent on the money. It was going to be more online kind of stuff. That's being said for when you're getting paid, of course. And the the corporate plus the owner of the walk-ons that I work at has accepted this. I was wanting to object real badly in regards to this, but there really wouldn't be anything I could do against it. Like, legit nothing I could do about it. So, yeah, there's that. Probably just have a few day shifts deducted, and that's just about it. But we'll just have to see how it goes. If it does affect me, if it does affect my if it does have some sort of affection towards how I make money, then that's going to be a real problem. The thing is that we were doing so good so far for the past few years that I worked inside that place, and that's when I was still driving the Chevrolet Cruze also. As to making the money, it was more of dollar tips rather than the online pay. The thing is, though, is that was an issue was in regards to the car itself because it needed repairs, and more so in the engine area. I do not know how one would not be able to fix that engine very well. All I know is that it's probably was owned by a Mexican driver, and they just don't know how to fucking fix shit. Even if they did try to fix it, that was lousy repairs. Like one of the alternators or one of the pieces that hangs on the engine for the belt ended up It was like loose. It was not even bolted on properly. It was like someone decided to use their fingers just to bolt it and say, "Oh, okay, that actually is good," and call it a day from right there. You cannot call it a day right there without tightening it without a wrench and torquing it down as well. Maybe. Not really too sure. And it was at one instance the belt fell off the car. And it was causing a lot of stress, I would say, around the crankshaft. Or the camshaft, or whatever was being powered right there. Or what was still driving the car. We got it fixed, but it just... that one bit needed to be bolted on completely still. Some of the tensioners were like squeaking, and of course that is from wear, obviously. Wear and tear, that kind of stuff. But they really had no idea how. The previous owners who had the car had no idea how to fix it. And I think it's probably before we were given the car, and before I was given the car at the same time. Like, for one instance, you're not supposed to glue the old gasket, rubber gasket for the valve covers back onto the car. Let alone, you can't even be reusing the same thing. You gotta replace it with a new one. But no, they ended up using the same one. It was cracked. It was broken. And also, one of the bolt areas was like not wanting to. Both of them were not wanting to screw into the car. It was on the left side, if I last remember. And it was probably because it ran out of material from the inside. Honestly, to be quite clear, if you're gonna be someone who's gonna try to fix the car and you have no idea what to do, don't even bother unless you like learn. Like, if you're gonna take a class or if you learn from online, I don't really care. But you should never, ever try to. You should never try to fix the car if you don't even know how to fix it. To be quite honest, if this was truly single player, I would enjoy this game more often. Like offline. So that way I wouldn't have to deal with all the other online drive players inside this game. Oh. Okay. That was the Fiat Punto. That was the Fiat that I drove on Need for Speed Most Wanted 05. Beat the whole entire game with that one single car. Of course, I did try some other cars, but that was for a temporary amount of time. I beat the whole entire game with that with that one car. Just a single punto. Kudo HS saying that the Golf is better. Nah, the punto is much more better, bitch. And the thing is, actually, there's a difference between his live streams and mine. For the most part, he does this. His streams are more of speed running, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. Which is alright, it's whatever. It's not gonna bother me that much. I'm not really a big fan of speed running things, anyways. I prefer to play the game as it is, rather than just to go roam around, speed run my way through. Besides, I don't even know how to speed run a game. There goes that Civic. I've never known how exactly to speedrun a game to just beat it at a specific time. I'm not like that competitive. I like to play games. I play through the casual experience of the games, but I'm not usually competitive. It's why I don't really even play Call of Duty, to say the least. Because in Call of Duty, people are being competitive and online for no apparent... In Call of Duty, it's a lot more different than all the other games. In Call of Duty, you're being competitive for absolutely no reason. Besides getting new guns and modifications, yeah, I guess. But skins for new skins is actually pointless. Actually, come to think of it, Call of Duty's been more of a goofy game nowadays because Activision's more to that for some twisted reason. Like, they used to have the games more tied into seriousness as to how the actual shooting goes. Like, combat and all that kind of stuff. Recruit, win 10 races, all up in 50 races. It's barely giving me those achievements right now? How many more achievements am I missing? Anyways, I was trying to say that Call of Duty used to be more on the serious side, and a lot of people loved it for the time being. But when it grew and it becomes more like Fortnite, if anything, then it's like some people are saying, yeah, no, we're gonna pull the plug on this game. It looks ridiculous. Like, stupid ridiculous. Like, I would prefer seeing clowns in a single circus ridiculous. All of it is just basically goofy looking when you see something like that. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of a hiccups. I'm not going to be driving anytime soon as soon as I'm done with this, because I'm not going anywhere else. Actually, it's because I don't work today, and it's New Year's Day, so yeah, I don't really have anything else to do. Good, let's get this race over with. That revving is just getting on my damn nerves right now. So there is a few games I did acquire throughout the Christmas holidays, and I'm gonna try to do so before January of 10th. I'm gonna still try to get some more on January 10th. One of them I've been recommended to try to get was one of the Crisis games. I'm gonna do that just to see if my PC is powerful enough just to play something. Because, I mean, if this laptop could play GTA 5, I don't see how it will not be able to not run Crisis. Forgot what Crisis that I was told. I did get 2 games. Well, actually, I got a few. I got a few of the Star Wars games. One of them being the Star Wars Starfighter game, the one where you fly the N1 Naboo Starfighter. The Rogue Squadron, where you fight in the Starfighters, and then there's the Squadrons, the EA Starfighter fighting game. And I don't even know how good that is, but it's short-lived. That much I could probably even say for the least. The gist of it, because why not? I mean, it's a good thing too, because EA. I mean, it's a good thing that they're not doing anything Star Wars related except the Jedi Knight game for some apparent reason. Because one thing's for certain, Battlefront 1 was trash. Like, ultimately trash. It was just basically Galactic Civil War, and that was just about it. Not very much maps, not very much characters, and all that kind of crap. And then once Battlefront 2 came out, man, it was underneath some controversy. Some of them being loot boxes, and some of them, and the others being about certain characters costing real life money just to acquire the character. It was ridiculous. And some places were even about to ban the game from being available to play. Did you believe that? You know, if I initially got the game, and if I saw the loot boxes, and if I saw the amount of money, like, the in-game purchases just to buy some characters in order to play them inside of the game, I would just be immensely disappointed. I'd still be in my high school years, since it released in 2017, but if I was around for the loot boxes and the character pricing, then character paywall locks or something like that, then yeah, I'd be very, very annoyed. Actually, I know I had a small instance of alcohol. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go eat real quick. I'm not gonna go anywhere to get food because I did drink a little bit. I'm not recommended to do so anyways. But I am gonna go eat some food, and I'll be right back. Has it only played one song in loop? I thought that I put that one on to random. Onto shuffle. Oh well, it's whatever. You know what I will also enjoy from this game? An actual single player offline patch. Not this single player, but it's still online and I'm able to see drivers. Other online drivers and stupid crap like that. Like, full-fledged single player is what I enjoy so much. No online, no needing an internet connection, no nothing like that. That's what I would like from this game. I don't know if CarX Technologies has a plan to make this update possible, or whether how it's gonna work. But I would love that. That is the one thing I would love from a game like this. I think the lag is coming from the snow particles that are coming from the sky, which does not do me any wonders. This pesky snow is about to make me. It's like this pesky snow is making my game lag even further. But it's not like freezing the game, unlike the older versions. It does freeze a little bit here and there, but that's just the game having a laugh against me. I don't think I like this track already. I think I hate it. I very much loathe this track already. Stay in flight for 20 seconds. Are you kidding me? That was not flying. That was me crashing into every fucking thing around here. Now, you might wondering why I'm saying all this. It's because I'm getting the achievements from this game throughout Steam. You may not see it pop up. It's because I only have game capture on. About time. Oh wow, he just crashed himself out. Well, that makes this all more easier. And it hardly ever feels like nitrous ever does a damn thing. Why even add it if you can't even use it that much, and if you use it and you don't get that much boost? Why not put it as an upgrade as well? Or put some upgrades to it? This is actually easy, to be quite honest. I think I like those long straightaways. Score 50k points. One more sip of this, and that will be it. Alright, I'm about to water down the damn drink, the mics. So that's why I got a bottle of water with me right now. It may not work, but it's whatever. I also want to say that I got the games Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 and Mechanic Simulator as well. I enjoy those games. They're actually not that bad. It was a little bit. It was not easy to figure out how Tank Simulator works, but with throughout time and throughout some retries, I managed to get through it. I even had finished fixing up a Tiger tank inside of the Tank Mechanic Simulator, and I have acquired a mouse, which is pretty much amazing, and I'm going to try to fix it up. But I might do that as soon as I'm done with the stream. Unless... Actually... I'll do a trade. Maybe around at 4:30, I'll cease the streaming for this game, and I'll just make another one. I'll just make a chill stream, alright? I hate how this car launches. It's so slow. There are still some bugs that CarX Tech needs to fix. It's still lagging like crazy. Like, if they're trying to make a game for low-end PC players at the same time, not just the high-end ones, there still needs to be some stuff that needs to be fixed around. I wish the frame rates could be like... Because I usually play the frame rates down to 30, because despite the fact that this laptop supposedly could take up to 60, the limit down to playing any game, and like, in general, would be down to 30 FPS. It cannot go through F30. It cannot go. It goes through only 30. It cannot go above it. Above it. I can't even think straight because of because I had a little bit of the drink. I had to give my old live stream of Super Street the game a little rewatch. I know I haven't played that game for a very long while, and it's a good reason too. It's a really bad game, and I'm really suffering with the traffic. Oh, that would have been awesome if I actually gone out into the grass. Like, about that Super Street live stream. Actually, in regards to the game and as well as Team 6, I like racing games. I like them. I just don't like Super Street the game nor Team 6. Because they started off not making very good racing games, and even if people say that it's good, only like people in Europe who are weird enough to not know very much racing games could possibly enjoy that game. If you're someone like me who plays a few racing games for their time and play through some of those ones, experience them for a little bit, you're bound to notice that some of them are not as good as you think they are. They have a lot of problems and all that stuff. That's not only set for Super Street the game, but that's also set for the Fallout 3 game as well. That could even be set for any other game. Hell, maybe even this one too. And yet there's a game being called Cyber Clutch Racing, and is being developed by a different team. The thing is, though, is that despite that, it still apparently has Team 6 Game Studios working on the game as a co-developer. And I know how they are. Like, when I think of Team 6, I think of Ronnie Nellis crying like a bitch over the criticisms and the feedback towards Fallout 3. I think of the shitty game development budget and time and engineering overall when it comes to certain racing games. By certain, I mean a mass majority of games, because not a single one would be enjoyable. At least I wouldn't even think so, much like everyone else. Henceforth, why the gameplay physics and mechanics are weird, or just like broken or busted or whatever may lie to be the case. The music is like crap. The map layout's weird and some stupid stuff like that. Like, that'll be something I'll question for the rest of my life. why Team 6 still exists if their budgeting and engineering overall in regards to making games is bad. It's not like they made any good sales out of the game. In the US part, it most likely would like to be the case. But unless there's some people in Europe, again, who hasn't played very much racing games or something like that, or are just that way, they just play the Team 6 racing games for some apparent reason, that somehow possibly enjoy the game. I'm not too sure how you could enjoy a racing game by Team 6, but it's whatever, as long as you don't cry over it being on the headlines of being a bad game. Whether it's on Twitter or YouTube or even on Facebook, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. But no, there are some people. But no, apparently that doesn't like to be the case 100% of the time, because there's bound to be a few individuals who are just like that. I know DGX Extreme is one of them, that's for certain. Cried over like a bitch in regards to Super Street the game. Constantly. As to how it's a good game. And people argued their cases over and over again, saying how it wasn't a good game. Honestly, I agree. It's not a good game underneath the multiple aspects as to how the gameplay physics and mechanics are working. The AI are ridiculously stupid. Whether it's just like stupid or stupid overpowered. Music is bad. The customization, like, that's the only thing that ever comes good out of Super Street the game. But everything else is like garbage. The female characters are forgettable inside of that game. Just everything about it is just so wrong. That's as much as I could say about Super Street the game. Hell, that's all I will say about Super Street the game. I'll never find a single instance of satisfaction from that game in ever. And if there was another racing game that had car customization that was made by Team 6, I'm probably not gonna find satisfaction again, because it's made by the same exact people who made that game. Because if you're playing a Team 6 racing, I'm going to say it like this. On my end, if I play a Team 6 racing game, it's basically me just tormenting my own will of playing a racing game. That's just as much as I'll say it. If I play a racing game by Team 6, I'm just basically gonna torture myself to death. The end. That's the end of the story. Ain't a joke either. And to be quite honest, it would make me think that cock and ball torture would be a lot more better to experience than just playing a lousy-ass, cheaply made racing game. What the fuck? This game's gravity is weird. No! Sawed off! And that's a win. Midtown Circuit, here we go. I got a Discord comment on what I found last night. I responded back. Oh, did I find a Porsche Tiger? It's with the power of imagination. Hold on, I need to clip quick. I'm right back. Hello. Okay. So that was a small brain moment. I'm not gonna bother about doing that actually. It's a waste of my time. I'm not gonna do it for no reason. I'm developing a small brain moment because I had a little bit to drink. And mind you, that mic's harder. That mic stuff was like 8% volume of alcohol. When I drink, I would drink the Angry Orchards, and that's like a few bits less. It's like 5% volume, or something like that. I should have just drank it last night, because I'm not doing anything today. And it's like a big can, too. I'm not gonna drink all of that underneath one day. What if I got something to do later on and I don't even notice? I am very alarmed. For very questionable reasons. But that's just me getting used to existing as an adult. Get back here. I'm not gonna be able to beat him. Oh, fuck you. Using my own car against me inside this game. I bet you wouldn't be the one who drives the Punto inside a Most 105 against everyone in the game, huh? Jason Voorhees, copycatting ass motherfucker. Quit crashing to me, you little bitch. Little bitch. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously joking me right now? Let me check my outside. You are fucking with me right now. Hold on. I'm not too sure if you could hear it. I don't know if you could hear this, but my neighbor is mowing his yard. On fucking New Year's Day. You probably can't be able to hear it anyways because you probably won't be able to hear it because it's just like it's out there, my window's closed and it's a bit far away. And it's not really as loud as, I don't know, say a leaf blower. Get out of here, buddy. That's payback, bitch. Hold on. And bacon. And that's how you do it. There's 19 races? Ah, new turbo kit. There we go. I don't know. Today feels like it would be one of those days where I prefer to be chill and enjoy my thing rather than worry about stuff. Hell, if I could, I would love to play on my bed. Oh wow, that guy just crashed himself on the wall. So laggy. Come on. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna do 2 streams at once. Maybe this one last race because I really don't feel like I want to be streaming all day. Yes! Yes! Oh, that was so close! Okay. Oh, that... Oh, man. That was very, very close. Oh, man. We did get through some of the races inside this game. But, yeah. I don't feel like I'll continue on with the streaming. And with that being said, I won't do another one because, I just don't feel like doing it. Today is New Year's Day, and, well, really for today, I really don't feel like doing anything today on the real note, content-wise or in general. So, yeah, there's that. Thank you all for watching. For those who came in after the stream's over, or those who have been here and there. And if you're new, feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe as per usual. And that being said, this is ICECADE. I shall be signing off.